He's chasing things on the rocks here. Oh, look at this one. Oh, wow. Oh, he's coming up the shore. Oh my God, oh my God. And it looks like they've sniffed out this turtle's nest, dug it all up, had a hell of a feast. Yes, Fran! Stoked! G'day guys, Strick here. Welcome back to the channel, getting back to basics. Now today, and on this episode, we are out on a new group of islands, and my sister Jess has jumped on board. She's hanging out with us for a few days. So she's a marine biologist that works in the area, and hopefully we're going to be seeing things like humpback whales, turtles, and once again we are living from the ocean, so we're relying on catching our own food for protein. Things like crayfish and fish. So hopefully enjoy the next couple of days, guys. It's going to be awesome. Oh, there's a big school of mullet here. See this big school of fish?
Yeah. Did you see the other one just come over there?
Yeah. And then that dolphin, he came right in the shallows. I'm pretty sure he had a fish and was like eating.
Yeah,
Oh, here he comes, here he comes. He's chasing things on the rocks here.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this one. Oh, wow. Oh, he's coming up the shore. Oh my God, oh my God. Wait, do you want to film this? I'll get the drone. With the dolphins now sufficiently fed and more interested in making some new friends like this green turtle, the school of mullet out the front of our campsite are safe for the time being. Alright, we're just going to go for a bit of a walk on the beach. So Jess is a marine biologist, and so is Fran actually. So between them, they're like a walking encyclopedia of knowledge, which is really cool. And Jess has worked in the area here for years, so she just knows everything about turtles, whales, all the good stuff here, sharks, whale sharks. So hopefully she'll drop some knowledge as we go for a bit of a walk. And also, there is the crayfish who must have been molting their shells recently. The whole stretch of this beach is crays like this. Really cool, eh? So once we're done, I think we're going to jump in and go for a swim and see if we can find a couple. We spot two sets of turtle tracks on the beach that have come up to lay their eggs last night, and they're actually different species of turtles, so Jess takes the opportunity to explain this. This one here is from a female green turtle You can see the left and right flippers move at the same time, and she also leaves a tail track up and down the beach. Whereas this track on the right hand side is from a hawksbill turtle, and her flippers alternate left and right as she moves her way up the sand.
So it would have come up here, dig a hole here, and then it moves forward covering it, and then that's where it ends up, and all that sand's been moved back to there, and then it goes back down. And then usually here you've got loose vegetation and softer sand. So that's usually where the covering would have happened. But if it didn't lay an egg, you wouldn't have that.
Well, up here over this dune, just past where these turtles have laid, there's some tracks going in which are a goanna track. And it looks like they've sniffed out this turtle's nest, dug it all up, and had a hell of a feast. They've just nailed all of these baby turtle eggs. So it's a bit of a shame these ones won't get the chance to hatch, but yeah, the goannas have to eat, and that's just the circle of life here, unfortunately. The goanna sniffed them out, didn't he?
Chasing a dream. Hey, you, ooh, ooh.
Alright, the wind's finally dropped off a little bit this afternoon, so we've just come out in the boat, put a wetsuit on for the first time in a long time because there's no crocodiles here, so it's safe to swim. And I'm just dropping the girls on a couple of different patches of reef, and hopefully between them they can catch dinner. So the target species here is crayfish, would be awesome, otherwise coral trout or tusky. We'll see how we go. The girls get a surprise encounter from a dugong. Now these guys are normally a fairly shy animal underwater, but this one actually showed a bit of interest, swimming circles around the girls and choosing to constantly come back for a closer look. While they are a fairly large animal underwater and can look intimidating, they're nicknamed the sea cow and only feed on seagrass. They're similar to a manatee that our mates over in America might be familiar with. But Fran's not distracted for too long. It's now getting later in the day, so the attention really shifts to catching some dinner. So what have you got there, Fran?
So we got a Barramundi cod.
Yep.
And I've never tasted one because back home we're not allowed to get them.
Yep.
But yeah, here we can.
Yeah. That's awesome. And we've had some people tell us that they're the best tasting fish in the ocean. Dad used to love them before they were protected in Australia. So we're going to try it out and let you know what we think of it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Beer butter.
Beer battered. Awesome. How cool is the yellow?
Oh,
The yellow
it's really
line,
dark
eh?
in comparison to the ones I've seen.
Yeah. Nice. All right, beer battered barramundi cod for dinner, eh?
Yeah.
Sounds good. The barramundi cod became protected on the east coast of Australia due to the commercial fishing industry really knocking them around. But I guess this is a good example how a fish species can really bounce back if managed properly. Since the no-take of the species was introduced, we now see lots of barramundi cod on the east coast. But here on the west coast of Australia, without the commercial fishing pressure, they are considered a sustainable fish to hunt and beautiful eating. From the drone, I spot a small male green turtle that's working his way through the shallows. He's got his sights on this larger female, but judging by the sand all over her back, I think she's one of the ones that came up and laid her eggs last night. She'd just be hanging around in the shallows for a bit of a rest and to regain her strength. I think the last thing on her mind is a testosterone-filled young male chasing her around. Thankfully for her, she's big enough and fast enough to get out of his way. There's dinner. We've got barramundi cod fillets and the wings on top, and the flesh is some of the whitest I've ever seen. It looks delicious. Fran's getting a beer batter going. That's a nice sound.
Pop, 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 pop.
Great Northern beer batter, eh?
Yeah,
Nice.
the one and only.
We've got some chips. It's all happening here.
Yeah.
Nice, Fran. We'll take that beer off your hands when you're done with it. It's probably enough for the mix, right?
Pretty well.
Nice.
Beer butter. Barra cod.
You got high hopes for the barramundi cod?
I do.
Nice. Right, let's get into this, eh? The first day was amazing, and I've got a feeling it's going to get better and better out here. So subscribe to the channel and come along on the adventure with us. Also, we've just released a brand new B2B set of blades, customised just the way we like them and built by Diver R, the best in the business. Our first day testing them out, we dove deeper than we ever have before.
Good job.
Thanks, Brad. Must be the new fins, the new back to basics fins. Now available on our website, along with a heap of other gear that we've designed and use on our adventures. Adventure bags that we take everywhere, spearfishing gear, and apparel. Thanks a lot for watching and supporting the channel, guys. It's thanks to you that we're able to do what we do. See you bright and early in the morning for a new episode.